around there.
Hell yeah, give me my chicken nuggets, yo.
Oh man, no, he came downstairs like, "Am I gonna go to bed?" And I'm like, "Well, are you gonna put yourself to bed?" And he's like, "Not ready to go to bed." I'm like, "Oh,
Well,
that
shit.
sucks."
Then you know what he should be doing? He should be listening to the Underground Recap Session, September edition, and he would be falling right asleep.
I don't know about that.
We got some great music, but it calms down as it moves on.
That it does.
Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to a September edition of the Underground Recap Session. I'm Jason and I'm here with my buddy Erik from Psychedelic and Travis from The Day the Sky Fell. You can find them both on Twitter at those tags, Psychedelic and TDTSF. You can find me at Jarcodes and you can find Travis and me at the Recap Staff on Twitter. All right. And, okay. Thanks for joining me on this list, guys. This was a tough one for you guys to rank because it's such a difference from what we usually do. So I really appreciate you guys joining me.
Oh, I love the list, man.
Did you?
Yeah, man. Chilling
that.
all day long on this list.
I was trying to figure out what to call this list because there's so many East Coasters, you know? Like from New York, there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's like, what, 6 artists from New York?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. My notes were right. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
So, but I didn't know quite what to do. But the more I thought about it and the more I listened to this list, I realized that these are artists that made some pretty good songs by not throwing everything at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they knew how to actually build a track rather than try and slop one together.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Well, sometimes people throw everything they possibly can in like a metal song, or that's what black metal is, you know? So it's just kind of nice to show some of those bands like how you can make a meaningful song without every instrument going 100 miles an hour, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So.
I really respect the more minimalist type songs myself, so.
Sure, I like to be able to pick out sometimes, you know, sometimes I like to just be bashed in the head by shit, so it all depends on my mood. But, you know, we got, like, back in May, I received, like, I think it was 50 submissions in the month of May, and I was like, oh my God, you know, so I filled up May, June, July, August, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to make a list of, like, artists that I listen to when I'm on SoundCloud, you know? Just some of the bands. This first band, who is it? Radko Music, With Every Beat of My Heart. They were actually in the SoundCloud submission portal, so I picked them up, you know, just on the fly. They were a really good band. So, should we listen to that?
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's give it a minute.
Hella jumpy.
Now you wanna stay. Well, I'll take you for the time being. But I'm so tired of being afraid. No, you won't hear me complain. 9 times out of 10. To be with you just one more night. I go through it all over again.
Oh, let me check that out.
You're straight out. Yeah, you got it down to it all.
The horse is badass.
I can't resist you with every beat of my heart.
Say what? Oh. I was looking to see who had it ranked highest, and I was like, ooh, somebody had it 100. No, they didn't. That's the total number of points.
Oh, poor Radko.
I'm sorry, that means you're going to get it, Travis, because
That's
Erik
okay.
had it ranked even lower. Wait a minute.
I did have it towards the bottom of my list.
No, actually, Erik, you're gonna get it.
What am I getting?
Let's see. Because you had it ranked higher than Travis. He had it dead last.
Either and or is okay.
What does that mean? I'm getting it.
I'm gonna ask you about it first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot. How about if I hit pause? Okay. Alright, that was song 10, Every Beat of My Heart by Radko Music. They're from San Diego, California. His genre is alternative rock, indie, and you can find them on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Last.fm, CD Baby, and radcomusic.com. I just wanted to let you guys know a couple interesting facts about this guy that threw me off, and that was that he grew up playing music in the Republic of Macedonia and honed his skills in Detroit, and then he went to California State University in Chico. So he's a non-touring artist. He's a solo guy. Erik, what'd you think of the song?
I mean, I thought it was a good song. It's, it was very, what's the word I'm looking for? It has that pop sensibility to it.
Sure.
Where you could, sing along to it. Honestly, it reminded me a lot of 80s music.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, too.
And I love the 80s. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but
Sure.
The first thing that popped in my mind, I was picturing myself watching, like, MTV in the 80s and singing along to this song.
Nice. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
You know what I really dug about it was the background vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had great effects on those vocals.
Because it was one guy, so his first take he really worked on, but then the second take he was like, I just get to be in the background and go, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Travis, what'd you think? Did you like it?
I thought it was great, man.
Is this the standard in California?
I don't know, but it's funny because Chico is the town below me.
Right?
Chico State's down there. Big fucking party town. Love Chico. But yeah, dude, punk vibe, like the 80s punk vibe, like punk beach, like it just really, fuck, man. I really like the production, actually.
Yeah?
I love the production of this song. Everything fit really well. The only thing that kind of threw me off a little bit was the guitar tone, but that's just, I guess it's just my personal taste of, tones.
Okay.
But the chorus fucking blew me away, man. The chorus was awesome.
Yeah.
To this song, I loved the chorus.
I couldn't find anything necessarily to pick apart about it. It was one of those simple songs, like if you heard in the car, you'd find yourself bopping to it, so I didn't mind it,
Yeah.
It was grooving.
It was kind of grooving, right?
Actually, I was going to say, even the name of the song kind of reminds me of the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Going back to the Police, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was
Who I
thinking.
was picturing when I was listening to the song was like Men at Work or Greg Kihn or something along those lines.
Oh, totally. There's more music in this than a Men at Work song, though.
That's true.
But other than that, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have any other interesting facts about him. Nah, not really. He's
Not bad at Radko.
He's a non-touring studio musician, Radko, yeah. He continues to work and record music in his project studio, or his home studio, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pretty proud of the guy.
Radko, hit me up. I want to party with you, motherfucker. Like a 20-minute drive from me. We got a party, Radko.
Totally. Yeah, we can move on to Richard Burke. How about Richard Burke? Where's he from? Another East Coaster from Long Island. And I've been dying to talk about this song. He wants to make sure I get the notes right, so let's go ahead and play it and say, "This is Home" by Richard Burke.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure I ranked this song fucking high. Love this song.
ranked at number 8.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Stop talking shit. I'm gonna look at my rankings. Oh, I did. Oh, what did I have one?
I listened to the song today. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I listened to everything like 3 or 4 times today.
Yeah, I did again too. I think I ranked it so low just because it's fire.
Just reach out, let your fingers heal. Just a dream, or is it all for real? Is it ideal? Is it home? When you're on time, when your cup is full.
Oh man. Okay. Holy shit! What the hell was that?
I don't know, man. That was loud though.
Oh, okay. That was my buddy Andrew Dugan. DuCru.
DuCru?
DuCru? Okay, let's see. I don't know. Andrew's a good guy. That was song number 9, Home, by Richard Burke. He's from Long Island. His genre is singer-songwriter, and you can find him exclusively on SoundCloud. He doesn't have nearly enough followers, so I really wish you guys would follow him on SoundCloud. Remember, this song was recorded by Scott Bennett, all instruments and vocals. Scott is a member of Beach Boys, Brian Wilson's touring and studio band, and it was written by, wait, I have that, it was written by and written by Richard's writing partner, Frank Armetti. So, I wanted to get all of that in. 40 plus years ago, Richard had a dream with Frank. He wanted to start a band. He did that. He toured. He ruled the world. The band broke up, but him and Frank kept going. So, Travis, what do you think about this journey?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Fucking awesome, dude. I love the piano. I love how the deep violin follows up. I love the lyrics. And then, you know, it kind of, after, you know, it kind of sets in, it breaks away, you know. It kind of gets into that Pink Floyd kind of fucking, you know, vibe going. Really gossipy sounding. Ambient as fuck.
Yeah?
You know, and I love it how different parts of the song, you know, execute the instruments, you know, right on cue, like when they should come in, you know, just like orchestra kind of, you know, rather than just all starting together, you know.
Totally.
But yeah, fucking
I get what you're saying.
awesome, dude.
I think you spent a lot of time on it, and you can easily tell where the influences are coming from, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You got the Beach Boys going on there. You got the Beatles obviously going on there, but there's a little extra, isn't there, Erik?
Yeah. Honestly, the first time I heard the song, it didn't grab me right away, but once I listened to it a little deeper, it reminded me a lot of the Beatles, as you just mentioned.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a great tune, and just I mean, like I said, originally it just didn't grab me at first, but you know, if I could change the list again, I would definitely re-rank it.
Oh yeah. Well, this
I
song,
would as well.
the list isn't necessarily about, you know, obviously who one person loves better. It's just really a way to get them featured. So the last place band really, you know, gets the most attention because they're the first band featured. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it was just I like to make, you know, mixtapes, but you never know what song's supposed to go where. So I just have you guys rank them to give me a random order. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Gotta
what
have
it's all
that
about.
average.
I mean, this was one of 10 songs picked for September, and September was a list that I handpicked for 4 months. So every song on here to me is like awesome. And the thing was, when I found this, because I've been following Richard Burke for a while. Richard Burke 11, by the way, on SoundCloud. And, you know, I clicked on the song, and I was like, how can I not ask him for it? You know what I mean? It's just one of those songs. I'm like, okay, it's not the biggest, baddest song on the face of the planet, and the guy does a lot of Christmas stuff, but it's just such a simple song. And this is actually a song that's in his Christmas, like, area of songs.
Are you getting like notifications or something? I hear this like ding.
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
sorry.
Fucking dinner bell or some shit. Making me hungry.
Yeah, it was dinner time, Richard. But it's such a simple and elegant song that I really liked it. And then, you know, I don't want to be like a bandwagon jumper, but when you see somebody say, oh, it was written by anybody that was involved with anybody from the Beach Boys, I'm like, well, there's something cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But if you're into, like when December rolls around, if you want to give us a Christmas song, feel free. And if you want to listen to Christmas songs, go check out Richard Burke 11 on SoundCloud, because he's got a bunch of them.
Can never have enough Christmas songs, that's for sure.
That's right, Erik. We can never have enough Christmas songs. In fact, we're looking for 80 for the month of December. Go ahead and check out the link on our SoundCloud page at soundcloud.com/jarcodes, and it says put your Christmas song here. Go ahead and follow that link and then give us a Christmas song. God damn it.
I want to hear some Christmas songs, motherfuckers.
I did
Get on
one.
that shit.
I got one from some 503 or 530, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Some guy, it was this cool badass dubstep.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget, Jeff, it's
That shit's gay.
what's that? EDM?
The
Gay?
dubstep.
Oh, dubstep, sorry.
The wubba dubba dubba.
I don't want to get them confused. What's the difference?
The difference is dubstep is like, hey motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. EDM actually has a little bit of a melody. You know?
Uh-huh.
I think it has to, technically, I think it has to do with the beat or the tempo or something. I'm not.
Well, yeah, dubstep is 140 BPM. I mean, EDM is technically any kind of electronic music, you know, electronic dance music.
Right.
Which is usually house, which is 128 or 80 BPM.
But we're taking that shit back.
We're taking that shit back.
80 BPM, isn't that slow as shit, though?
Yeah, but if you know what you're doing with 1/8 notes, I mean, it's kind of easy.
1/8 notes.
It's like boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. You know?
Nice. I dig that. Thanks for the little lesson there.
Yeah. That's your drunk lesson of fucking the countdown. You're only getting one.
Right.
The boots and pants.
Boots and pants, yo. Okay. We're going to move on to the next song, but since it's in my notes, I'm going to say don't forget Jeff at Chicago Ticket Connection. If you're looking for the best tickets in Chicago or something to do, go to chicagoticketconnection.com or visit Facebook at www.facebook.com/Chicago Ticket Connection. And if you want to call him, go ahead, call Jeff at 312-630-7777. No service fees on your tickets. That's not a bad deal. So I can't wait to get some tickets from him.
No, man, that's the best deal right there. No service fee. Service fees are a bitch on anything.
Yeah, they are. No shit. Wait, is the next song SHIMA? SHIMA. Oh, God. Okay, let's go with SHIMA on the Unsigned Countdown. SHIMA, you're not in my notes. Shit. You bastards.
I got a little bit of notes.
Do ya?
A little bit.
I only
Me
know
too.
what record label they're on. That's
This isn't a very, like, hard song, though. I mean, kind of the same thing over and over.
But only for like 10, 20 years. After that, it kind of switched. right before the end, it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're done. But can you picture it? Oh, anyway.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool as shit. Like, I would actually like to go down the road and drive to something like this. Just like, no, I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious.
That'd be so cool. Well, you're in California. There's a difference.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
You got Pacific Coast Highway, and we got Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah, I live in the mountains, dude. I wish I was on the coast, man. That's what everyone thinks about California. It's funny.
Good Lakeshore Drive driving.
This might be a good Lakeshore Drive song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving along the beach, by the beaches.
Yeah. It's just songs like this make me realize how easy it could be to actually make music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of production that usually goes into them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's tons of evolution. It's just so subtle, like all the songs on this list. But I dig it.
Yeah, it just takes a while to get to the, changes.
Sure. Wait. Was that the next song?
Yeah. SHIMA.
Okay, you promise?
No.
9, 8, 7, yeah. Okay, that was song 7. I don't know, parentheses, where I'm going, by SHIMA. They're from Collingwood, Australia. Their genre is ambient. You can find them on hysteriarecords.bandcamp.com. And I'm just going to say that if you wanted to hear more from them, you can actually go ahead and listen to soundcloud.com/galaxy-folk. Wait. The-galaxy-folk. Sorry about my notes. And, yeah, on Hysteria Records at bandcamp.com. And Hysteria Records is the one that sent the song into me, so I'm just going to say Hysteria Records one more time. Erik, you had this number 1. Tell me why. Why?
In my 20s, I hung out a lot at a lot of the dance clubs in Chicago.
Sure.
And I was never really into this style of music, really at all. And over the years, it just kind of grew on me. And I don't know. It's just it's one of those things that I just kind of always associate with, just having a good time and puts a smile on my face. So it's not usually something that I would personally go out and buy, but as far as listening to it, I loved it. So
so when you run into it in a dark alley, you're not scared.
Right.
We all have that music, but why? Tell me, just what aspect of it did you like that gravitates? What makes this the dance music from your 20s?
Well, I wouldn't really say this was the music from my 20s, but this type of music comes from that era, and I don't know, when I was listening to it, it was just, maybe it was my mood at the time, but it just fit perfect, and I listened to it over and over a couple times, and just made me just sit back and feel chilled. So
that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm so glad that a song could do that. That's what it did for me. What did it do for you, Travis? Wait, do you have your pants on, Travis?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then what did this song do for you?
This song is just, oh man, it makes you trip because it's like a soundscape when you're listening to it,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those tracks that you listen to and you're like, fuck, am I hearing what I'm hearing, or am I hearing something else and I'm thinking I'm hearing this? See, I could have just mind fucked everybody, but realistically, I mean, that's what I was thinking. I loved all the effects. I swear to God, it reminded me of not a lot of people have played this probably, but goofy enough, I played Battle Block Theater, dude, for the 360, and it's like this little fucking off-brand game.
Okay.
And the vocals they had going reminded me so much of the intro to that game, it's like, oh, dude, that's fucking so cool. Like, I really like their build of the song too. They had a great build.
Yeah.
You know, I nothing to really. It's not, necessarily my cup of tea, but it's really great ambient EDM. I fucking loved it.
It was super chill, and I could hear it as the beginning of any movie or like during the credits,
Yeah, hella
any movie.
soundscape-ish, dude. I love that soundscape vibe they have going on.
Yeah. I mean, I totally dig it in that aspect. I can hear it commercially in so many places, But
Yeah.
it gets you with that, what you were saying, that you focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that sets the tempo of the song.
Yeah,
basically.
but by the time you come out of it, you're like, oh wait, the background music is totally changed.
Right.
And then you get sucked into it again. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it's got evolution, but it's tough to get past that.
Yeah, it's just a little slow, But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as you follow your build, there's nothing wrong with going slower.
It's gotta take such patience to make a song like that, no?
Oh yeah.
You get used to the repetition too. It just really, it's almost kind of like haunts your senses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Right word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'd be bobbing my head 2-step motion, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Bah, 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 bah. Oh man.
What?
Shima's boss though.
Alright. So anyway, guys, I did miss a song, by the way. So we're going to go and check this one out right now. This is song number 8, Mercury Rising by Bazooka Zoo. Bazooka Zoo, Bazooka Zoo. Sorry, I went backwards for a minute.
I'm gonna step away from the mic for just 2 shakes. Okay.
Okay. Shake twice for Texas.
Texas. Bazooka Zoo. They're actually, you know what? This song kind of grew on me. Not a bad song.
It's full of every like corny guitar and drum trick there is, But it's for some reason I really like these guys. Not that I didn't have problems with it, but I overall like it.
Oh hell yeah!
Anyway, that was song number 8, Mercury Rising. That was song number 8, Mercury Rising by Bazooka Zoo. They're from Reno, Nevada. Their genre is space rock, funk, psychedelic blues, supergroup. You can find them on SoundCloud, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Let's see. Bazooka Zach is their lead guitarist. Effects, pads, vocals, production. J.D. Christensen is drums, vocals, percussion. Evan Toon is rhythm guitar, vocals. Scott Turk is keys. Hey, how about that? Vocals, ground effects, and Mike Adranga is the bass. So that's where the space rock comes in. I'm gonna ask Travis about this one. What'd you think, Travis?
I dug on it, dude. It wasn't exactly what I was expecting to hear on this list with all the other artists, but fuck, man. I mean, I dug on it. Yeah, it is space rock, dude. I mean, they have a bunch of fucking trippy sounds going all throughout the song.
Yeah, they do.
And their drummer, I feel like, kind of is laying low. Like, I feel like their drummer is more of a metal drummer. Like, I kind of hear, like, some of the rhythms he's playing, for him.
Really?
And I'm like, this dude could fucking go off if he wanted to. Like, I'm just like, he's super fucking key, man. I love their drummer.
Yeah.
The guitar was fucking really interesting. I love the tone. It sounded weird as fuck with the effects all the way through the song. It changed up every now and then, but, oh, man. Just hella trippy, man. Hella trippy.
I agree. I totally agree. Erik, did this remind you at all of Steve Miller?
A little bit. I mean, it didn't until you said something, but
Yeah, that was me too, right there.
Nice.
I kind of expected a different sound coming. I mean, before I even listened to it, with a name like Bazooka Zoo, I expected something a little different. But
I was thinking Bazooka Joe for a little while.
yeah, but I thought it was a great tune. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, at least according to my list, how I have it ranked, it was kind of ranked in between there. I it's not my style of music that I would normally listen to, but it was a good tune. So
That's what I say. That's weird. We're on the same page, Erik from highfidelics.com. It's
Love
just
that shit.
it's super trippy, and I was telling Travis, some of the guitar it wasn't palm muting, but it was the way they do that. Some of it's kind of cheesy. Some of the effects are kind of cheesy, but they work.
Yeah, they do work. That's my favorite part about this shit is they made it all work. Like no matter how fucking ridiculous it sounds, it just works, dude. That's why I dig on it. It's fucking awesome.
Well, that's what I mean. All those cheesy little things. Like if you sit there and listen to like just the guitar, you'll be like, well, he's not breaking the bank on it, but he's just making it. He knew when to put those in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right.
So that's what I'm really impressed by. He knows the moments. He knows not to do big long runs with that. Everybody knows their little place in this group. I just have the one question. I don't get the wolves and some of the
I
animal
didn't get
noises.
the animal sounds, dude. It's like, are they abducting those fucking animals? What's going on?
That's what I wasn't sure about. I think they were just like, dude, we got the samples. Let's throw it in. That's badass.
I like that though, that they actually choose to use different samples, because that's one of my bad pet peeves. When I do a song by myself, I'll use the same samples over and over and over.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, nobody wants to hear the same thing over and over and over.
That's right. It's called evolution, but I know I do the same thing.
Now, as far as them being a supergroup, is this local musicians that are?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know, kind of too.
I think they've been touring for a while. Let me see what I got on them. I just think they're super because they're all really good at what they do,
Well, there you go. the new kind of supergroup.
Yeah.
They're just super.
Facebook. Shit. Yeah, apparently I have almost no information on them. Let's see what I got in my super note. You guys just keep talking about yourselves. What do you think of Bazooka Zoo? Bazooka Zoo?
Bazooka Zoo, fucking, they're pretty cool, man.
I was expecting something more like just based on the name, something more like a party band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that too. I dug on them though, man. I really thought it was cool, like we're talking about the effects. Like, I don't know, fucking, I don't ever think like playing a song you'd want to put animal sounds into a song unless it's like you're in Africa or some shit. Then that shit might be tight.
Totally.
Well, when I was in a band, we used to throw a lot of cheesy things in there, ironically. Unless you knew us, you wouldn't get the joke. But
right.
we entertained ourselves all the time. So.
Oh, hell yeah. Gotta have fun with it, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't have much information. They have a home studio. They produce endless waves of multi-dimensional music. They host a wild variety of sounds and zoo animals within our walls. Okay.
Nice. Bazooka Zoo.
They're pretty radical.
Maybe that's why they added the animal sounds, because of the zoo.
Yeah, because they had them. They were like, shit. Give props over there.
Oh, shit.
Cool. Let's move on to Jimmy Hinchcliff and Absence of Sense.
This is number 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna need to take a break here after number 6.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I gotta take a piss after number 6, man. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
then it'll be break time.
Oh, that's where I ran off to the last track. So I didn't realize we were going to do a break. That's cool.
Oh, well.
I know, I was gonna. Well, hey, man, you're a dude. We know how it is. You gotta piss when you gotta piss. It's all good. Oh, I got another notification.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit! Derek's waiting to join, Jason.
I know, we got a few people waiting to join.
Oh fuck.
Where is it? Oh my god, I'm on SHIMA still. There we go. Alright, that's the beginning. Alright, that was song number 6, Absence of Sense, by Jimmy Hinchcliff. He's from New York, New York. His genre is rock. You can find him on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, and, wow. He doesn't have many SoundCloud followers, people. Go hit him up, Jimmy Hinchcliff.
Yeah, I noticed that today.
Yeah, that's not even fair. He's considered to be one of the top guitar players and original songwriters to come out of upstate New York. So he's great. You know, this debut album from Jimmy features 12 tracks, each of which are diverse and span the genres of rock, blues, acoustic guitar, instrumental, and pop sectors. Erik, do you believe all that?
Well, based off of the song that I heard, it sounds like he's doing pretty well.
Why? He's speechless.
Yeah,
He's
you kind of
speechless,
caught me off
everybody.
guard with that question.
Was there anything that spoke to you as a Chicagoan, Erik? Come on.
Okay,
One-on-one. This is a blues
as a
song.
Chicagoan,
This is blues from New York. It's like a pizza thing. We got the blues, we got the pizza, we got the beefs. Don't go messing with the blues up there in New York.
right?
Tell me, you can be honest to Jimmy. I mean, he's about to be in studio. He's waiting outside the door. But you go ahead and you be honest about this song.
Is that who's
You
knocking
tell
at
me.
my door right now?
You tell me why it sucks.
No, I did. I had it ranked up I had it ranked number 3 on my list. So
You did. Interesting.
immediately when I heard this, immediately what I was thinking, and I don't know if this is more of a Chicago local thing, but immediately what the song made me think of is Matt Mercado.
Ooh, shout out to Matt.
Yeah, I don't know. I was actually just on a podcast with him a couple months ago, so maybe it's still fresh in my head. But
Nice.
but that's immediately who I thought of. And when I was listening to it, if it didn't have the name Jimmy Hinchcliff next to it, I would have thought, is this Matt Mercado?
Wow.
Alright.
But
Okay.
I mean, Matt's pretty good, and I thought Jimmy was too. So I mean, it's not a shot at Jimmy by any means.
Okay. I liked it. I dug it. I was trying to, give this list some variety and some oomph. You know what I mean? So when I heard this song in the SoundCloud submission portal at soundcloud.com/jarcodes, the link on the side, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this in. And actually, you want to hear something really funny? Is I took another song and I didn't even realize that I had, and I added it into next month, and they were both Jimmy Hinchcliff. And I was like, oh my god, the guy was almost in 2 months in a row, and I didn't even know.
Oh shit, Jimmy.
All right. So what you guys might know, or Travis might know, is the song Blackout by Procane, who was supposed to be in our January episodes, which we moved to February, is now in the next list in October. So Procane, go ahead and thank Jimmy Hinchcliff, because he made such great music that I put a song in 2 consecutive months and had to pull one out.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So Travis, why don't you go ahead and bash the song?
Oh no, I'm not gonna bash this song, dude.
You
I
think
love
that
this
crowd was
song.
real? You think the crowd was
Dude,
fucking real?
I hear the crowd and I'm like, oh, dude, that's fucking just boss. Like, I don't give a flying fuck if it's real or not. That's just so cool that he put it there. Awesome production, dude. Fucking kind of reminds me of, just a bluesy player, funk rock, fucking just, oh my god, great production. The only thing I really had to pick apart on it is the vocals, like, were a little bit weird for my taste with, like, the tune that was going on, but if that's, like, the way that dude carries on,
Okay.
his vocals fucking rock on, brother. Oh, the way the drummer is in the pocket. That's the #1 thing on my notes. Drummer is in the motherfucking pocket.
Really?
Yeah, I really like the drums to that
See,
song.
I wonder if that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to get Jimmy on to ask him because I want to know if he's doing all those instruments or if he's collaborating like a
Because it
beast.
sounded like kind of fucking not mechanical drums, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean? Just kind of freeforming, but fucking just jamming with it, dude. I love it.
I started following him on Google Plus so that we can get him on for the interview.
Nice.
And he did a list of, he's like, here's some of the people I've worked with. And I was like, I can't even copy and paste that list. It's so long. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I was actually just about to bring that up. I was reading his bio on something else, and I was like, he's worked with a lot of big people.
Yeah. I mean, Travis, big people. You know what I mean? Like
Big
people
people.
you wouldn't even imagine he's worked with. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, not even in his genre at all.
Right.
Like Timbaland or something. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. If you wanted to go to the bathroom, Travis, you could do that now.
Okay.
'Cause
I shall.
Okay. I know Jimmy hasn't done a hangout yet before, so I think right now he's getting the invite, and he's like, they're asking me to install a plugin? Yes, Jimmy, install the plugin. We'll see
Install the
when you
plugin,
get here.
Jimmy.
Install the plugin, Jimmy. I mean, Google already knows everything about you, so it doesn't really matter if you give them access here.
Yeah.
They already have access to your cameras. So does Apple, so does Facebook, so does everything else on the planet.
Yeah. I put a thing over my camera when I'm not using it.
There you go. That's a smooth move.
Yeah.
Because I just want to know, because of the iPad, the invention of the iPad, this is going to be kind of disgusting. I wonder how many reels Apple has, how many digital uploads of guys masturbating to it. You know what I mean? Like, do they
Probably
just
quite a
save
bit.
They just save those things, you know, and it's going to be like a world's funniest videos.
That's what the NSA is watching.
Yeah, that's all they're watching.
Downtime.
They're like, switch the screen. No, he's going to blow his load. Oh, okay. I'm going to go out of my note a minute and see what's up.
Okay.
So many notes. So many notes. We got Andrew just sent a new song. What? Erik Peterson. Okay. Travis invites in like 10. He never even saw it. Okay. Where's Jimmy? Why would you just send me a new song? Now's not the time to send me a new song, Andrew. This is crazy, Drew. Oh, I'm on Erik Peterson. You know that guy, Erik Peterson? So what's going on at highfidelics.com? This is like the end of the show, so we're going to start the next show in just a couple minutes. That's why we're stalling on this, because most of this will be edited out unless Jimmy gets in. So
Okay.
why don't you tell me what you're doing?
Well, right now, as you know, we're focused on just vinyl for indie bands.
Right.
And just recently, we started carrying cassettes. A lot of people, when I say that, they kind of give me this weird look or say why. But it's really a big underground thing. All these like little tape labels. I mean, they're very underground, and the bands are very underground. But it's really catching on in the underground scene. I was just reading an article the other day about some record store owner of a record store. He was talking about cassettes, and he was saying that cassettes are like the new 7-inches for bands.
Why?
Just because it's practical and cost efficient for small bands, young bands just coming up.
Wow, really?
Way
Okay.
to put out something physical. I mean, it's way cheaper than putting out vinyl or a CD.
Yeah, it's true.
More costly than just throwing them up on SoundCloud, but it's something physical that tangible that they could give their fans. So.
Oh, sure.
So, I mean, after hearing that, I could kind of agree with it. But anyway, our new thing is cassettes. Vinyl will always be our first love, and
We love vinyl, Erik at highfidelics.com.
yeah. So I'm kind of moving towards more of an analog than just vinyl.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So, and we're working on carrying some gig posters from some up and coming visual artists and
Really?
things of that nature. Yeah, yeah. I've always had a thing for gig posters. I just love the artwork, so I figured this is a perfect time to get into it. So why
Hey,
not?
guess what I just found?
Hmm.
Jimmy Hinchcliff has worked with Timbaland, Missy Elliott, David Bowie, Lenny Kravitz, Iron Maiden, Filter, Shakira, and Mickey Hart, Grateful Dead, just to name a few. Okay.
Yeah, I was reading the list earlier today, and I was like, wow, he's worked with a lot of big names.
Yeah, he has. That's craziness. Okay. Well, maybe Jimmy's sleeping. Jimmy, are you sleeping? We're going to have to move on because we got people waiting. We got 2 interviews going on, maybe 3.
Maybe he's in the John too.
Maybe he is in the John. But he plays some pretty good.
Back like Shaq. Sorry,
Oh.
man.
Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, Tori Amos, Government Mule, Tony Bennett, and B.B. King. Wow.
Is this more people Jimmy's worked with?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why he didn't put them all in his The Gray Agenda. Oh, that's the name of his debut album.
Yeah.
God, you know so much about him. Are you stalking?
Yeah.
I was just reading up on him earlier, so
There you go.
anything
You
I
do
can
your
find.
research. And any of these bands that are listening, if you want to, sell your records, go ahead and get them pressed, and then you send a few, like 3, right? 3 or 4 over to Erik, and then he sells them on consignment.
Yeah, you send us 3. We send you a nice little signed receipt, so I know that the trust issue there.
Right.
And we pay you every 2 weeks once they sell
Nice.
via PayPal. And that's about the size of it. We're working on some new promotional efforts. We try to promote everyone on an individual basis rather than just come to our store.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's what you got to do.
Yep.
You got to do that shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, we haven't had any word from Jimmy, so what do you think, Travis? Should we just move on?
Yeah, maybe. Damn it, Jimmy.
Damn it, Jimmy. If he comes on, he's going to come on and step on another interview. And we'll
That's
be like,
alright. We love you, Jimmy. It's okay. Just come on.
Yeah, just come on.
Show your cojones, brother.
Come on. He just got a new computer to do this, you know what I mean? But I love doing pre-interviews because then I know the people have passed all those hurdles, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I didn't get to do one with him because we just became friends on Facebook last week and then, on Google. I think I just
Jason wants an interview, Jimmy. You better get on that shit.
Jason's just getting a sugar cookie ready. Sorry, he was hungry. He was a little hungry. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Underground Recap Sessions. This is going to be episode S2.9.75, and for those people that don't know, the S2 is season 2. 9 obviously is the month, and then we divide that point into sections 0, 2, 5, 5-0, and 7-5. The first 2, the 0 and the 2-5 are the countdowns, so you can get to know the music, and 5-0 and 7-5 are the recap discussions where we have a good time discussing them. We are up to our top 5 in the month of September, one of my favorite months, one of the months that I handpicked, and I know the music's a little mellower than you're used to, but I am here with Erik and Travis. Erik from highfidelics.com, Travis from The Day the Sky Fell. That's Erik at highfidelics on Twitter. Wait, just at highfidelics?
Just at highfidelics. Yeah.
And that's HIFIDELICS?
Correct.
Nice. And Travis, you're at TDTSF, right? Because I've spent like a year memorizing that. All right, and then you can find me, of course, at Jar Codes, or you can find me and Travis and Jacob and Charles and Bradley at the Recap Staff. So check those posts out, and we're going to get started with some music. This top 5, I am just so amazed that you guys picked these songs in your top 5. Yeah, totally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you guys are really talkative. Travis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw somebody join. But yeah, I'm fucking super excited about the month.
Who joined?
Looks like Jimmy joined.
Jimmy! And that's HIFIDELICS.
I'm hearing an echo here. Are you guys hearing an echo?
Jimmy, are you watching your TV at home?
No, he's watching the video. You gotta pause the video on your other screen. Is all, Jim.
Wear headphones, Jim. It'll be better for you.
No, he's just because he was listening to the show on YouTube. On
Oh,
YouTube, probably.
I see. Okay.
Just gotta go to there and then mute it.
I'm a co-host and I don't even know that shit. Oh, damn it, we
Alright.
just lost him.
That's cool.
Son of a bitch.
That man, when that happened to me the first time, we were interviewing Boy Meets World, and I was like, "All right, everybody, how you doing?" And about a minute later, the YouTube video started on my other, when you open tabs, and I was just like, "What is going on?" But I had no idea where it was. I was like, "What is that? Why is it doing that?"
Oh no.
I was like, "Oh, how embarrassing,"
Oh, dude. I still don't know how to run this shit. I need like Jason to give me a tutorial sometime, but I need to actually like have a couple hours to do it.
Nice.
You guys hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you doing, Jimmy?
Hey, man, I'm just trying to figure out this plugin. This is all new to me here, so looks like I got it up and running. Thanks for the advice on pausing the YouTube video, because that's where I was getting the feedback loop.
Oh, I've been through that, Jimmy. I've been through that many times. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Good, man, good. Thanks for having me. It's midnight out here, Eastern Coast time, but
Oh shit.
this is always cool, man. This underground movement thing I'm definitely into, and as you can see by a little bit about where I've been, where I came from, I'm always down with people like you guys that are supporting local music. I think it's great. The underground stuff is definitely killer.
Yeah, I think people need to hear that there's other music out there, It's not canned by a record label, so they're free to do more stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the industry change so much in the last decade. It's just, it's definitely not the way it used to be, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
That's for sure. Hey, I had a question about your song. We featured Absence of Sense.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a great song. You put it in our SoundCloud group, so thank you.
Hell yeah.
Did you collaborate with somebody on that song, or did you play all those instruments?
The drummer on that song, his name is John DiGiulio, and he's actually was inducted, I think, about 3 or 4 years ago into the Long Island Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Oh my god.
But I started working with John way back in the day when I was attending the Institute of Audio Research, and that particular drum track was recorded all analog at 16 inches per second on a Studer A800, and then at RPM Studios, and then it was transferred over to 30 inches per second, which is really the proper way to do it.
Nice.
I spoke to some people like Jack Douglas, who worked with John Lennon on the Imagine album, and some of the other bigger engineers I saw come through Manhattan Center, and just tried to find out what's the proper way to do the drumming. And John came in and we laid down a scratch guitar with the drums. I think he busted it out in like 2 takes, and then
What?
I went in and overdubbed the guitars, layered the bass, and then the vocals.
Nice.
So.
That Travis was saying that the drummer was in the pocket.
Yeah,
Actually.
well,
Yeah, he's fucking wonderful, man.
he is an amazing drummer, man. That guy he's one of the best I've ever seen and ever worked with, and I've seen a lot of them.
Now, we were just reading your bio while we were waiting for you. You've worked with some too many talents than we have time to mention. How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been playing guitar since I was 7 years old, and I've been a professional audio engineer and producer since about 1997. I was recruited right out of the Institute of Audio Research by Sony Music Studios, and I went there for a year, and from there I went on to Mystic Studios, and from there I went to the Hammerstein Ballroom, Manhattan Center, and man, I'll tell you, I got to work with some incredible people, and as well as in a live capacity and in the studio. And unfortunately, after 9/11 occurred, I relocated up to Albany and became the production manager at the Palace Theater. And that's where I really got to see some great stuff and work with cats like Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin and Tori Amos.
B.B. King, yeah, we saw that.
I was exposed to a lot of different genres of music, man, and
That's cool.
hip hop to hard rock to the blues, you name it, man. And the Hammerstein has Manhattan Center Studios as well as the live Hammerstein Ballroom, so it's a dual purpose facility. So Timberland worked there for I think 3 years straight. Back in 2000, producing all the early Jay-Z and Destiny's Child, Aaliyah stuff, and they had a 3,500 square foot ballroom as well as another main concert hall on the first floor that could hold 5,000 people. So Iron Maiden, Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock, Run DMC, early Eminem is just amazing, man. I look back on it and it's like, wow. It was an amazing thing.
It's a good time to be in music.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot, especially from the people that were doing it and doing it right. Now I'm just trying to apply what I learned to, my own thing. I built a full 64-track automated studio up here in upstate New York. I worked on this album last year, put it out in July, and now I'm working on a follow-up, which some of the tracks to the follow-up I did post to SoundCloud. And there's a couple more songs that need to be done, and the album will be finished here pretty soon.
You just remastered a new song, right?
Yeah, well, I had a couple of unfinished tracks that I brought up with me from New York City, and one of those tracks was Lady in Black.
Yeah.
And it's funny because what's his name there from Incubus, Brandon Boyd? He put out that song recently, Lady Black. I thought to myself, you know what, dude, I wrote a song like that called Lady in Black about 7 years ago, and it's funny you came out with that just about 3 months ago, man.
That's awesome.
But I'm a big fan of that band, and
yeah, they're great.
Me too.
Yeah, they are phenomenal. But yeah, I went back and pulled out some stuff that I hadn't finished. I'm writing some new stuff that needs to have some drumming overdubbed. One of the pre-production tracks I put up on SoundCloud, it's called Doorways. And it's going to be another 12-track CD. It'll be the follow-up to my last album, The Gray Agenda, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm going to try to put out an album every year. I've got I probably have about 50 or 60 songs that are written, and
nice.
I'm working on each one by one. So now that I have the luxury of doing it here at my home in my studio, it's great. It's really cool.
And where do you want our fans to go and find your music, buy your music, and follow you, support you?
Yeah, SoundCloud seems to be drawing a lot of attention. That's something I got involved with about 9 months ago. The album is distributed through CD Baby.
Okay.
I am up on Facebook. I don't have like 3,000 people in my network. A lot of the people that I have friended there I've known and are real friends of mine.
Right.
And,
okay. Well, we're friends now, right?
SoundCloud and CD Baby are probably the best two to grab the music and check it out.
I just posted your SoundCloud link to this whatever the hell it's called. Timeline.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And
not a problem, dude.
I've made the MP3s all available for free download on that SoundCloud page.
Yeah, you did actually.
Yeah, because I'm doing some other things right now. Like I did a remix of Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a huge Hendrix fan, man. So I did this remix.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Of Hey Joe, and there's some other things up there that I have never released, and I'm just getting them out there for some exposure and some feedback.
Okay. We love it.
Well, I appreciate it.
No problem. And his SoundCloud page, it's It's Hinchcliff Music, right? On SoundCloud?
Yeah, it's Hinch Music Man.
Yeah,
Music Man.
slash Hinch Music Man.
Yeah.
We just got this ability to add links to our Hangout like this evening, like a half hour before we went on air, so we're kind of having fun playing with it.
Yeah, I just threw a link up. It's 9:14 p.m. where I'm at.
Cool.
That's
Where-
what it is for me.
Where are you in California?
I'm in Paradise, right above Chico.
I've been asked to. I have a buddy of mine that moved out to Bakersfield, and
Oh no shit.
I've been up and down the California coast because I lived in Hawaii for a few.
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah, so I don't know. I got an invite to go out there for the winter and spend some time, and I got another buddy in San Diego that wants me to come out and do some surfing. So I don't know, man. You might be.
it ain't too bad out here. Well, I'm up in the mountains, but it's not too bad on the coast. That's the time to actually go surfing is in the fucking winter.
Yeah, I know. So I'm not big on the winters out here, and I'm looking to maybe do a 12-week migration somewhere warm, and the record will be done there pretty soon. So
Nice.
it's been good, man, but it's a lot of work. This isn't something that I just wanted to piece together and rush. I've been working on these songs for a long time, and
Cool.
I think Devin Townsend put it correctly one time. He wrote a track that he shelved and then put it back together. It's like a painting, man. That's the name of the publishing company I work with, Sound Painting Publishing, and they are like it's like painting with sound, And I don't know, man. I see the industry changing so much, and I hardly listen to any commercial music anymore. And
You and me both.
yeah, I can't stand it, and I think that it's ultimately going to come back to the songs themselves, and just what I'm trying to do is write songs with a consciousness, so that after I'm dead and gone, really this is the only thing that'll be around in the digital world.
Right.
After I'm gone. So
You wanna look back on shit no matter what and be like, I did good.
I didn't sell out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
So, Jimmy, before we let you go, can I get you on again for like more of a full-length interview? You sound like somebody I'd be really interested in.
Absolutely, sure. I'm always up for that, and
Cool.
I appreciate you guys checking out my tunes, man. It really means a lot to me.
Yeah, and let's hope all of our fans do too. At least both of them. All right, Jimmy, we're gonna let you go for now, and then we're gonna continue on because we have another song and another interview. Right.
All right, guys.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Jimmy.
Yeah, peace, brother. Thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
Bye-bye.
I'm glad we waited for him.
Yeah.
I just
Jimmy's
wish we
the
would have.
man.
I wish we would have had more time for him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna get him on for a full length. So anyway, this is the Underground Recap Session, episode S.2.9.75, and we are gonna get right into the music. How do you guys feel about that? We are
Sounds
going
good.
Feeling
to
good.
let's do DuCru with The Last Thread, coming in at number 5.
DuCru?
If Jimmy, if you love Incubus, you check these guys out. Baltimore, Maryland. You guys are kind of close. Yeah, Andrew's in another interview, so I want to get through it and invite him. Andrew, if you're listening, we're gonna just do this
Oh,
and
holy shit.
then invite you.
Is Andrew from DuCru?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Andrew Dugan.
Oh, okay. Hence the do of the crew.
It's badass.
Just love it so much. Sorry, I love it so much. That was song 5, The Last Thread, by DuCru. They're from Baltimore, Maryland. Their genre is rock, and you can find them on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Last.fm, YouTube, and they need more followers as well. So, Travis, you love this song.
Yo!
Did you love this?
This is actually a pretty fucking jamming song, man. It was a lot. You know, listening to the intro, I expected a lot, you know, something a lot different, and then it went into it, and I was like, oh shit, it's actually going to follow what it's doing, you know, fucking groovy as shit. Another one of those songs where it has a pocket drummer, man. The drummer was really into the fucking song.
Hell yeah.
The only thing I hated about the drummer was the snare. You got to get a better snare. I'm sorry. Great vocals. Fucking love the vocals. Very interesting guitars.
Totally interesting guitars.
You know, I mean, it kept me thinking the whole way through the song. Let's say that some songs I hear and I go into a fucking trance where I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm too fucking loaded right now to pick up on shit. But this song actually keeps you thinking, man, and that's why I dug on it.
It's got real simple but interesting tones to it, doesn't it, Erik?
Yeah, for me the hook really stood out. You know, I was singing that chorus through my head, you know, the whole rest of the day after the first time I listened to this. So, and strangely, I've been trying to put my finger on it since the first time I listened to the song, but for some reason, what popped into my mind when I first listened to this was The Lost Boys, the movie. I don't know why, but every time I hear that chorus, I just think to myself, I was like, this totally reminds me of The Lost Boys, but I just can't put a finger on exactly why.
Interesting. I can't put a finger on why either. But now I'm confusing Lost Boys with River's Edge. Lost Boys, was that the vampire movie?
Yeah,
okay.
With I can't even think of who was in it right now, but
the Coreys were.
Yeah,
right?
and Jason Patrick.
Oh, nice one. Good call.
And the girl I always had a crush on, I can't remember her name right off the top of my head. 80s actress.
There's tons of them.
Yeah.
They're all over.
I'll think of it as soon as we don't need it. So.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I just have a list of band members: Andrew Dugan, Chris Chinnery, Ian Peck, and Josh Brandt? Did I misspell it or what? I don't know. But I told everybody we were going to have some information about them, so, you know, they say their influences are Queen of the Stone Age and Foo Fighters and Deftones. Yeah, I love every one of those bands.
Yeah, me too.
It's just so weird that they took all of those influences and made this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's very Incubus-like. Oh yeah, their producer and engineer was Matt Bittman, and he's worked with Mars Volta and At the Drive-In. So
At the Drive-In, one of my favorites.
Bosnian Rainbows. So these guys are in good company. I love it. I really just love the style, the tone. You know what I mean? It's just so easy to listen to for me. The thing is, there wasn't a lot of like progression. It floated, and then towards the end, Andrew.
Hey, what's up, dudes?
Andrew, thanks for joining us. Man. Your picture was so dark, I didn't see you there for a minute.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the darkness right now.
That's perfect. Thanks for joining us really quick. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the song.
I really appreciate it.
It's one of those moments in the countdown when I was just like, yes, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, man.
So, give some props to whoever wrote that. The lyrics? Let's start with the lyrics.
We wrote it all as a group. All the lyrics, we write the lyrics as a group. The music, and I mean everything, we'll get together and just work it all out. We'll come together with some ideas and just see what happens. But we'll write all the music first, and then once the music's tight the way that we want it to, then we'll start adding all the vocals and such.
Is this a track off A World Apart, or is this off a new album?
It's off the first CD, yeah.
Okay, excellent. Mm-hmm. That's a great CD then, because we featured another song earlier with you guys, but this one is just so nice. So you guys basically just come up with rough songs, and then I read that you guys just go in the studio and just hammer this shit out, right?
Yeah, we have like we're all like audio engineer type guys, so we'll do a ton of recordings before we even go into the studio and perfect everything and make sure all the guitar tones are right. And with the actually with the new one that we did, we tracked everything live. So the new one's got a cool like punchy feel to it. We're still mixing it, but
Okay. Is that I know you just put a recent video up about with you guys in concert, but I don't remember the name of it exactly.
yeah, that's just we played a show at the Auto Bar in Baltimore about 2 weeks ago now, and we got the whole thing was filmed, so we put up a video of the whole concert. We were just gonna release one song out of it or something, but we figured we might as well just put the whole thing up.
That's the whole concert, really?
Yeah, it's a whole show.
Okay, because I listened as I was working, so I didn't really realize.
We played a lot of the new album on that show too. So it's kind of like our little like, we're not really like debuting it, but just to give an idea of what we're doing next.
So that was a sneak peek, because I posted that on our Facebook page at facebook.com/jarcodes.
I saw that. Thanks, man.
Oh, no problem. Facebook.com/DuCru. Oh, Andrew, this is Erik from highfidelics.com and Travis from The Day the Sky Fell.
How you doing, Andrew?
Did you guys have any questions for Andrew about this?
Not off the top of my head.
It's just such a great song. And so Incubus isn't an influence for you guys?
I liked it. I grew up listening to a lot of Incubus, but I'm not as much into them anymore.
Okay.
I really like their first few CDs, like Science and stuff like that. I really liked all that stuff. But
right.
I think the last CD that I really liked of theirs was Light Grenades in 2010, I guess, or 2007 maybe when that came out. But
okay, because you are like Incubus to me on steroids. You know what I mean? No, seriously, because Incubus stays so simple sometimes, and you guys do this like, it's like that easy wave of sound, but you guys fill the soundscape like so much more than they do.
Nice, thanks, man.
Oh, no problem. So to me, Incubus is one of my favorite bands when I would just want to sit back and listen. So.
Yeah, they're a great band.
Okay, that's cool. What do you guys? How does your music transfer live with the show and the tones? How do you get your tones to stay the same?
Well, we spend, with all the time that we spend doing like our pre-production and stuff.
Right.
We kind of, a lot of the tones are like our usual like amp tones, just a little bit beefed up.
Okay.
So we kind of like go through and we'll like take notes on everything as we're doing stuff in the studio and try to emulate that as best as we can live.
Okay.
But the new album definitely has like it's a very like live feel to it, but it sounds polished.
I can't wait to hear it. Where can I hear it?
It's not done yet. I sent you the one track, but
oh, you did?
Yeah, that one's not even like 100% yet, but
nice.
I thought you'd want to check it out. It's pretty sweet.
Of course I want to check it out. And you can check out the concert at the link that we're going to post in this episode so people can go to that video. How about that? Can I do that?
Killing it on the links now. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Now, do you guys tour, Andrew?
Not yet. I think once we're about to start playing a ton of shows once we finish the CD. So once we do that, we're hoping to start touring and doing stuff like that.
That's when all the fun begins.
That is when the fun will begin.
You guys are still playing a lot of shows local, though, right?
Yeah, we got like 4 shows coming up in Baltimore in the next like 2 months.
Nice. Cool. Well, where can we keep up to date on all that stuff?
Just like on our Facebook or Twitter, or Instagram. We're on all that crap pretty much. So
I think
we try to keep it as updated as we can.
I think I just posted a link for your. I think it's your SoundCloud page. Nice. I loaded them all up beforehand and just did it. So yeah, but the links that are there for Facebook and Twitter. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. So you just Google DuCru, DuCru. That's the best way to find it, and then you can go to whichever social outlet that you prefer.
It comes up everywhere. And you know, Andrew, on a funny note, I've been trying to figure out who wrote Pinky forever, and then I just found it, when I visited your page the other day.
Oh, nice.
Now I know who made that song. Excellent.
We did that one in the first day of the studio. That was crazy how fast we did that.
But, it goes to show that you guys have a very hard edge to you when you want.
Yeah, when we recorded that, we went in there, we recorded the drums and the bass to the entire first album, the guitars to that song, and the vocals on the first day of the studio.
Nice.
Wow.
It was crazy. We were smoking it.
That's cool. That's cool. Thank you. When are you gonna let us know when the album comes out?
Yeah, I'm thinking in the next like month or two we're gonna digitally release it and then hopefully press it to vinyl.
Excellent. Can we get
us up so we can plug that shit?
Yeah. Can we get a whole interview with you and the whole band maybe?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
When that comes out, we'll feature some songs. We'll make it an episode or something.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, man. We'll make it fun.
Yeah, you guys always do. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. I think we should move on because we have Sir Derek Cornett waiting in the wings for. He worked with Edie Brickell. You remember the Young Bohemians? Boom. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a guy that worked with her on the top song coming up. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
No problem.
Thank you, Andrew.
We're gonna be in touch for another interview soon.
Cool, man. Have a good one, guys.
Take care.
Thanks. You too, man.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yay. Andrew, I really like that band. It's one of my favorite bands. And we're going to move on to Travis's favorite band. He's been he's been itching for this song, so we're going to talk about it. It's so controversial. You're going to want to listen because you may never hear this ever again on the Unsound. Oh, I can't do it, Travis. It's so revolutionary. Let's play it. Wait, should we play it? Yeah, let's play
it. Fuck yeah, we gotta play it.
Be the next big thing, you're second best just drinking on the sinking ship. You think not like this.
Fucking badass song, dude.
I try the best I can when I don't try anything new, but my memory's back. But I'd rather see friends in my clothes tonight than going out with a band to see yours tonight.
Fucking awesome band, dude. I love his hooks.
That was song 4, Life is Too Short to Dance with Tall People, by Alex Kidd. They're from Birmingham. Their genre is ska, pop, rock, and you can find them only, get this, only, wait for it, on Facebook. And you can't even find them by searching Alex Kidd on Facebook. You have to go to...
You gotta do something special.
You gotta do something special, Travis. Why don't you tell them what it is? Oh, you gotta go to /WeAreAlexKidd. Right? That's what you gotta do. Facebook.com/WeAreAlexKidd. All one word. Travis, you ranked this #1, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Because of...
Oh, God. Because it's fucking amazing. It's the song I played most on this list. Like, I must have played this song like 150 fucking times by now, since I've had it downloaded. Just amazing ska punk band. They fucking reminded me of Sublime so much.
Wow.
And, you know, I mean, I loved how they put everything in it. That trumpets, drums, guitar, you know, bass, vocals, and everything sits perfect. I mean, it's just fucking jamming, dude. It's one of those songs that I want to go out and party and fucking, that's what I want to be listening to.
No shit.
I could play it over and over and over and over and over and not get bored. It's like listening to 40 Ounce to Freedom. I could play it over and over and over.
That's pretty cool. It's got movement, right? It's got progression.
Oh, yeah. And these guys, they're fucking jamming. They're not exactly like, you know what I mean, playing the easiest of things. They're fucking they're jamming, you know.
Is that what it is about ska?
Yeah, well, some ska fucking goes really slow, and some is just like, fuck it, we're gonna be like punk ska, motherfucker. We're gonna tear it up.
I think this will be the first and only time I reference the Bare Naked Ladies ever on the Unsigned Countdown.
No way.
No? You don't hear Bare Naked Ladies on this?
No, I haven't yet, but that's awesome that you just referenced them.
They're totally Alex Kidd. Don't you remember that song? It's been 1 week? Man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. I
it.
love horns, and I want to say congratulations to Helen White, because you are the reason I love that song. She's the vocals and trumpet. So, nice, Helen. Nice. Erik, do you like ska? Do you like punk? Do you like pop, punk, ska?
I like, yeah, I do. I like all of those.
Sweet.
They reminded me a lot, outside the vocals, of course, a lot of Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah. I forgot about them.
Yeah, there were, you know, I kind of, like I was explaining to you guys before we were live, how I, you know, I kind of grew up around Operation Ivy and Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. So, you know, all my references to ska or punk ska is based off of that. And
Sure.
And on the local level, Blue Meanies, which I'm sure you know of.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're.
I'm not big into ska, but I don't mind it when it's around.
Yeah, well, they were just, you know, they were a local band in the 90s. They were pretty big on the ska scene, but
Nice.
so all that you know, anytime I hear ska, I compare it to, you know, the bands I grew up with, the ska bands I grew up with. So.
Sure. What makes it ska?
That I couldn't tell you 100%.
The guitar,
Yeah,
100%. Just that meh.
probably the beat and
Just the little paw muting on the guitar, man. I mean, when you have that fucking, I don't know what they call it. They have a term for it when you kind of like slap pick the guitar and you muffle it, so it just makes that noise, you know.
I
Okay.
don't know what it's called either, but I know what you're talking about.
That's interesting. Neither one of you know.
Well, I was listening to Sublime's new record the other day. Whatever they did, what is it? Sublime with Rome, right? And Rome, this kid, fucking, you know, just awesome guitar player, was talking about that specific technique he used to make the guitar do that, and it just slipped my mind. I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
Now I know reggae comes from ska, which a lot of people think it's the other way around, but.
Well, most people think it's the same thing. Like, that's the boat I'm in. And apparently it's not. So.
Now, from what I understand, reggae is a combination of ska and rock steady, but I don't know exactly what rock steady is, so I'm just going to take their word for it.
A Michael Jackson song, isn't it?
It could be.
Could be, but none of us know because we all like music.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's not nice to be making fun of the dead stars. Come on now.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Because they're dead. That's why.
Well, you know. Okay, no problem. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry, Latoya. I'm sorry, LaShwanda. I'm sorry, Lanisha. I'm sorry. I don't know their names. Jermaine, thank you.
It's the only one I could think of off the top of my head.
That's very germane. Okay. Don't forget about Jeff at Chicago Ticket Connection. Please visit chicagoticketconnection.com or on Facebook at Chicago Ticket Connection. If you're looking for the best tickets in Chicago, you want something new, you want the greatest deals without service fees, go ahead and call Jeff at 312-630-7777. All right. That was just in my notes, so I wanted to do it. Nice.
Gotta do it, man.
Gotta do it because I love Jeff.
People need fucking cheap tickets, though. I mean, especially if you're in Chicago and you want to go see a fucking ball game or something, man. It's like, come on.
Yeah. And he'll give you a deal. Trust me, he will. Should we move on to another song?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. This is number 3, Dark Lullaby by Stella Hayes.
It's Stella Hayes.
Stella Hayes.
I thought it was Stella in the Clouds.
That's her name on SoundCloud?
I think her project is called
Stella in the Clouds, right. Yeah, her link on SoundCloud and her, I think, website is Stella in the Clouds.
Yeah, I've been following people that we've been talking about tonight. Bam! Yeah, I just...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I also posted DuCru's link in the description too for their Facebook.
Sweet. It's pretty cool. Are you using the spotlight thing?
No, I'm being retarded and I have like 10 windows open.
Wait, where are you putting it?
Oh, well, actually, I think it is in the spotlight thing. I'm on like, what does it say? September Underground Recap Session.
Yeah.
It's today, and there's a bunch of people attending. And it's just in the comments. It's in the comment box.
Oh, nice.
So there's like 7 comments already. Holy shit.
What?
Richard Burke hit us up.
Hold on. Wait.
I saw that. You wrote to him, I'm pretty sure.
That was song 3, Dark Lullaby by Stella Hayes. She's from New York, New York. Her genre is singer, songwriter, alternative indie, folk, acoustic, down-tempo, pop. Find Stella in the Clouds on SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube, Last.fm, and StellaInTheClouds.com. I'm sorry, I just had to break out of that song because Travis had breaking news about comments on the YouTube. Why don't you tell us what those were?
A lot of people are commenting here. Richard Burke was trying to get a hold of us. Home was also written by Frank Amiti.
Yeah.
Frank Amiti.
Yeah, that's the name.
And Derek Cornett is really waiting for a hangout.
Yeah, cool. I can't wait to talk to him.
Anyway, Stella in the Clouds.
Oh,
amazing.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, what do you think of Stella in the Clouds?
Amazing artist. I love the guitar. I love the vocals. It sits perfectly. I think she actually, like, thinking about it, like, overall, I maybe would have ranked her 1. You know,
Wow.
like listening to it a couple times again.
Wow. I think she landed almost perfectly on this list where she did.
Yeah, I loved it, dude. It had just, it had everything going on. It had, a shaker going on, maracas, the guitar, the vocals, perfect amount of reverb.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There was reverb.
And just a little bit though, to where it was like it made the tune just,
yeah,
gave it that production sexiness to it, like.
It sounds like she did the tracks without reverb, but then did like an overall reverb. You know what I mean? Just enough to give it that twinkle.
Yeah, but yeah, fucking just awesome artist.
Yeah, I really liked it. She, I found her and she was the last song I was waiting to get because she's like, I just don't know. It's like promoting one of my babies. Which baby do I promote? And I was like, I'll give you a month, to figure it out and see where things go.
It is very tough from a artist point of view that, when it's your own stuff, you're like,
Right.
What do I do?
So she just put out the album like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago when I contacted her. So she was like, well, let's see which songs get the most popularity on SoundCloud. And I was like, okay. So we waited, and then she gave me this, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And I gave it to Sky Milan to rank, and he only ranked the top 3 songs. He was like, I don't like any of the other songs.
Yeah, apparently she works with Sky Milan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it was a great song. I would have used that song if I had known that Sky wasn't going to be judging. You know what I mean? I would
Right.
have used that song. I would have asked her for that song. But I told her to choose, and I love it. I love her vocals seem so effortless, like she's not even trying. When you really listen to them, they're not too breathy and they're not too forced. It's like,
Right. They're just fucking chilling,
and she hits
going
that
right along
falsetto.
with it.
That
Mhm.
falsetto is just so nice right in there, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Yeah, for me, when I first heard the song, I was kind of neutral on it until today. I was on her website and I was checking out some of her other music, and one of her videos really stood out. And then when I came back to listen to this tune, it was totally different to me.
nice.
Meaning in a good way. I mean, listening to it again after hearing her other stuff, it all just kind of clicked for me, and I thought this one was really good. And like you guys were saying, beautiful voice, beautiful guitar. Overall, it's a good tune.
I
I
agree.
love the name of it.
I do too. And yeah, that's what happened to me. I put her song on, and then I just went and did stuff around. So I listened to like every song on her SoundCloud, and then I was like, how do I even pick one now? You know, because it just fit in perfect. She's currently living in New York, and she came by the way of, oh, she's a native of France, and a detour through LA. So she's been everywhere. And you can go buy the album at StellaInTheClouds.com. I think we just posted a link for that, so have fun
Yeah.
with that.
I think it's actually
I'm gonna post a link right now.
Stella-in-the-clouds.com.
Gotcha. Yes, it is actually. Thank you, Erik. Oh man. Or you go to our SoundCloud page that we'll post a link to.
I'm posting it right now.
Of course you are. You are such a boss.
Trying to post it. My
Badass.
computer is being fucking stupid.
Well, let's
There
give
we
you.
go, Stella. I got you.
Thanks, Stella, for that song. Go check her out. Go check out every song and buy her album if you want. We're going to move on to my favorite of the list. This is Sanctuary by Sarah Morgan.
This is another one of those songs where I can't bitch about it, but the guitar was too fucking quiet.
I agree.
Holy shit. She has a lot of followers.
Yes, she does.
I was like, should I like post her official site on our page since she has one, or like?
No, you don't have to, because I'm going to post that in the Hangout.
Okay, cool. I won't fuck with this one.
Oh, no, post it in the comment. Where are you posting them?
In the comment bar.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't know where my links are going, but I assume they're going in the Hangout, so it'll be like a pop-up.
Oh yeah, well I'm in the Hangout comments.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
I'm sure. So like that's what I was reading off of earlier.
Okay.
Nothing shown in that showcase, though.
Nothing in the showcase?
At least not for me.
Huh. I wonder if it's just like, because I've been posting them all throughout the show.
They're popping up in someone else's hangout.
But I think like if you were to go to the YouTube video, and I think there'll be a pop-up on the video itself.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm excited. Anyway, that was song 2, Sanctuary by Sarah Morgan. She's from New York, New York. Her genre is indie acoustic folk, and you can find her on SoundCloud and Twitter and Facebook and Bandcamp and Reverb Nation and YouTube. Check her out on YouTube. And CD Baby, but most importantly, the link I just posted, SarahMorgan.com. She has 26,999 SoundCloud followers, and I've been listening to her since she's the first person I found on SoundCloud 3 years ago. Erik, what'd you think of her?
This was another one of those songs where I had to listen to their other stuff before the song began to grow on me.
Okay.
As
Gotcha.
far as like my personal taste, I've just recently been starting to get into more of the folksy stuff. So this is all very new for me as far as expanding my, my what I listen to. So,
Okay.
but overall, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it didn't really grab me at first, but when I went through some of her other music today, it really, I mean, she has a beautiful voice and
Yeah.
clearly, very good songwriting skills. So overall, I thought it was a great tune.
Nice. Travis, what'd you think?
I thought it was a great song. A little bit depressing. I mean, you listen to it and she's like hoping that her lover's gonna pull her through all this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I mean, I thought it was a great storyline to the song. My really only complaint about it was the guitar should have been a little bit louder. Her vocals kind of overpower that guitar, and I don't know if she was trying to do that purposely. Like, I mean, I'm assuming she was now, like, thinking on it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I wish the guitar was just a little bit louder, but besides that, I mean, fucking amazing vocals. Just loved it. Like, besides it being a little bit depressing. fucking great song. Great artist.
I think she can turn the guitar up. I think she's talented enough to do that.
Is she playing the guitar?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she needs to turn it up just a little bit. Please,
Yeah.
sweetheart, turn up the guitar just a little bit.
Totally.
But I mean, she's obviously a very successful artist. I mean, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she was just in a Guitar Center showcase. She does she's just, as far as independents go, I kind of follow
Yeah,
her.
wow, holy shit!
I
Like,
follow her personally, and then I follow her page because she's kind of on the cutting edge of like what an independent should be doing. The sites that she visits, she does tours. Her tours are on a certain site, so I just kind of follow her to see where she's going. You know what I mean? Personally, I think I love the song because it's just that simple. And I think a lot of artists get away from the fact they think they have to throw every bell and whistle in there when sometimes people will stop and listen to you if you just do something like this. You know what I mean? Even the most metal guy, can do something as simple as that. And those are the songs that you remember from even the heaviest bands are the simple songs where they took a moment out. Those are the moments in concerts when you sway your lighter back and forth. Those are the memories, you know what I mean?
oh yeah.
So
I mean,
I like it.
this song is just so soothing. I mean, it's one of those songs that you can hear and fall asleep to.
Yeah, and you can totally hear the emotion in her voice.
It's very, very soft, and very like embracing.
Yeah. And if you watch the YouTube video, all it is her, playing the guitar, but it's just on her face the whole time, or when she turns and stuff. So it's just so fragile, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I asked her for the song, I was like, I just want to feature it. I don't know how it's gonna do on the countdown, but I'd really like to expose more people to this,
Right.
So this was the song. I was like, I really don't care how it does in the rankings. Do you mind? Because it might not, I didn't know how it was going to do on this list. It was so simple compared to some of those epic songs like The Last Thread by DuCru, or Jimmy Hinchcliff, Absense of Sense. So I was like, are they going to like this, or are they going to hear what I hear? So thank you guys. And again, Sky, this was one of the songs Sky ranked, so Sky likes Sarah Morgan.
Yeah, I ranked it 3.
Yeah. You did good. I have so many notes on her. So many I don't even know what to write,
We have shit. I'm looking at links right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 links, and that's just on SoundCloud. So we'll get them all, Sierra.
Yeah. Go check her out on SoundCloud. Follow her links, and you'll find everything else. All the information I have, I think I got from her bio on her official website. So go check that out. There's nothing personal. So we're gonna move on to Derek Cornett and Edie Brickell with
Hell yeah.
where is it? Where is it?
Oh,
Make it good.
damn
Thank
it.
you.
There
Why
we
is
go.
Yeah. What? Okay, sorry. Here we go. So many songs this month. Make It Good by Edie Brickell and Derek Cornett. There's just this sound I want to hear. It's like, "Ooh."
This song is fucking awesome.
I turn my back on my brother when I was younger.
I think I even favorited this track on SoundCloud.
There it was. Damn. There's this subtle sound that sounds like a creepy little kid in my house. The first time I heard it, I literally jumped out of my chair. I was like, "Whoa!"
Really? Dude, I love this song. This song is just chill. We had a lot of chill songs this month, but this song kicks some ass.
Yeah. As far as chill
I ranked
goes.
this too. I mean, this is number one, right?
Yeah, this is the number one
Yeah,
song.
man, fucking awesome. I'm glad I fucking ranked it too.
Cool. I'm gonna pass it to Travis, and then while Eric's talking about it, I'm gonna invite Derek.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It's just so good. That was song one, Make It Good, by Edie Brickell and Derek Cornett. Edie is from New York, New York. Derek is from Oceanside, California. I would put their genre as singer-songwriter now. Derek is more jazz. Edie is more singer-songwriter. You can find Derek on SoundCloud, Facebook, and Google, and you can find Edie on SoundCloud, Facebook, and ediebrickell.com. I have so much information on both of them, but we're going to talk to Erik about most of it and this song. So I'm just going to ask Travis, why did you love this song so much when you're such a metalhead?
Because it was good, man. They made it good. They had some of the best production out of every song on this list. The acoustic guitar was fucking amazing. They had one of the best tones. Very, very ambient. The vocals were amazing. Soothing vocals. The lyrics were, it was a great story. And that's the thing about writing the lyrics. It was a very interesting way to write it, like a very abstract way of writing. Like you can interpret it in any way you want. That's what I got off of listening to it,
What do you mean, vocals, lyrics?
Yeah, the lyrics.
Okay.
Nice. It wasn't like exactly specific, but it was, they did tell a story.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
I was just floating along with the song. I never really got into what she was saying.
It was basically getting a second chance to make everything good,
Okay.
That's the overall. I remember one of the lyrics where if I get another chance, I'm gonna make it good. Or
Okay.
Something like that, man. Fuck, I can't remember it off the top of my head. I actually need Derek to shoot me that link when he comes on, but yeah.
For the song or for the lyrics? Who knows? Anyway. I liked it. It was so effortless, and I loved the fact that was our buddy Derek, because
Derek's the man.
If you've ever listened to Derek's songs, he can throw the house at shit, you know what I mean? He just did a song Hotel California, and I was like, dude, you just totally impressed me and fucked up my mind so bad at the same time. I was like, that wasn't even fair. I was like, you just took one of my favorites and you just you did something to it. I liked it, but it hurt at the same time, that's cool. That's what I was trying to do. Erik, what'd you think of this song? Why did you like it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. If I re-ranked the list, I would have put it much higher even. But the guitar was great. Who doesn't like Edie Brickell? I always liked her when I was younger. didn't know what happened to her for a long time, so it was nice to hear her voice again. But Derek's guitar was great, and the overall song, I mean, it was written very well, so I liked it. I even favorited it on SoundCloud, so.
You did.
Yeah.
Did the back... I'm sorry, I moved my mic so I could invite Derek. Did the background vocals... I mean, that was my only issue with the song, was the background vocals were almost too background.
Maybe they were very background, because I didn't really notice, so.
Well, it was that creepy little kid sound. When I was listening to it, I found out that it was a background vocal, you know? And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And then I started listening to the background vocals, and I'm like, those are beautiful too. But I can't hear them. But you know who could hear them? Because he composed the song, was Derek. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Derek.
Derek.
He's coming. He's coming.
I hear a big dog over there.
But that was it. I was just amazed that that Derek took such a simplistic approach to it.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know about that, man. He's, you know, I don't know, some of the shit I heard. I mean, simple plucking of the strings sometimes may not be as easy as it seems, you know.
Yeah.
That was really sweet sounding what he was playing. He must have been playing some type of scale or something.
I can't hear you, Derek. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, guys.
Oh, there he is.
Derek, what's up?
How's everybody?
Thanks for coming back. We're doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How's your eyeball?
My eyeball is wonderful. The one I use? Yeah, it's wonderful.
The good one.
It's so weird seeing double in one eye when you can't see out of it at all.
I know.
I know. Hey, we were just talking about your song, Make It Good.
Well, thank you very much. I heard that. That's very nice. I appreciate that.
It was very nice. So is the guitar simple?
Well, I just I kind of redid the guitar part that Edie originally did, because she would post a song a day of just her playing guitar and singing. So
okay,
that's what I had to work with. So I took whatever she did and sort of made it my own and totally arranged the song to what I wanted to hear. And that was what I asked her. You know, I said, can I just do your song the way I want to, and if you could give me the vocals, that would be really nice. And she agreed to do it. So.
Have you worked with Edie before?
I'm sorry?
Have you worked with Edie before?
Oh, no. I just had gotten to know her via SoundCloud through a mutual friend. So.
Oh, okay.
Nice. And she'd left some nice comments on my music too. So I was very impressed to find Edie Burkell on a couple of songs. So that was very exciting.
Did you get starstruck when she said yes? Was it one of those watershed moments for you? Like,
well,
yes.
I'd known her well enough by this point because we've kind of gone back and forth a little bit. So, and I know she's very nice and very gracious. So I'm sure, you know, I knew she was going to say yes.
Right.
But it took a lot of nerve for me to ask her. Actually, I really had to make a decision to be willing to be shot down in flames.
I just want Edie to know that I liked this song before I realized who she was, because there's so many people that see a name and just assume that it's not the, you know.
That's
right.
what I assumed.
So I didn't pay attention to the name. I just listened to the song, and I wanted a song from you to go into this list. And so I listened to all of your songs, and I kept coming back to Make It Good.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
So that's why I liked it, and I haven't been throwing out her her resume as we talk about the song, because I don't think she needs to, you know, stand on that.
Yeah.
I think she's talented enough. And if you go to ediebrickell.com, what Derek is talking about is she did song-a-days for a long time, right?
Yeah, dude. She has 765 songs here on her SoundCloud account.
My God.
Right. And a lot of them are song-a-days. And so if you go there, you can just like put in a quarter, and it's just really kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get to witness a very creative process, and she's, she doesn't, of course, she doesn't have time to filter it. So
Right.
that's the fascinating thing about her is that she's just an incredibly creative person. You get to kind of see, and it's, for any songwriter who wants to learn how to write a song, you should just listen to her.
Yeah, I agree. I did. I listened to about 40 of them. You know what I mean? So
Right.
once I listened to one, I just listened to the other, and then during the research, I just typed her name in Google just randomly, and I was like,
Yeah.
is that right? So I actually kept going back to your song, to the link to her SoundCloud page to make sure I was following the chain properly,
You could have just asked me. I'd have told you.
Oh yeah, of course. But when I'm doing my research, I don't want you influencing it. You know what I mean? I want to be honest.
Okay. All right.
I want to be honest.
I won't influence. I won't get in your way of your precious, research again. Sorry.
So what have you been up to? What's going on with Erik?
Well, I just I have had the chance to actually produce an album by another SoundCloud friend named Monica Dockery. She asked me to help her with this album project, so it was a chance to sort of take her raw ideas and do all the music and all the production and from scratch. So so it was fun because she's really a songwriter, and she plays guitar, but I had to kind of work out kind of rework all the music, a lot of the music to make it work in a proper format. So
that's cool.
It was kind of fun to just do the whole thing and start from scratch with somebody and kind of see it blossom and and she's very happy. So that was my other thing. If people ask me to do stuff, I want to make their day.
That's coming out the 16th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just read it right here, the 16th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the 16th, and we're gonna have a little party, or she's gonna host a little stage it party at her, and a little album release on the 12th.
Nice.
Wait, is that the website I was talking about? Stage It?
A few of our SoundCloud friends have done concerts via Stage It, which is kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, Sarah Morgan did. And
that's
the
guy,
one I was trying to think of.
Another really good songwriter on SoundCloud named Gary Sunshine did one as well. So, very good.
Okay, well, we're going to have to get a link to that Stage It so that we can share that.
It's a great way, if you just want to, and you can charge whatever you want, and if people will link in and watch your concert, you can have a concert anywhere, and people can just,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So just set it up in the living room and go at it.
Yeah.
So any new toys in your studio? You moved studios, right?
Well, we bought a different house here in Oceanside, so I had to switch everything.
Right.
But no, same old stuff.
Nice. What are you using for Make It Good?
Well, I a couple of years ago, I bought an acoustic guitar I like, so that really influenced a lot of things I've been doing lately. So everything's been more.
What are you playing on?
It's called a Baden guitar, Baden. It was it's a guy who used to be a vice president of Taylor or something, and he started out on his own.
Oh shit!
So he started his own guitar company, and they were selling them down here in Carlsbad, and I preferred them over some of the really more expensive guitars like Taylor and Collins and things like that. So
sounds like a pretty guitar, man. I like.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying playing it, and I've worked with some techniques on recording guitar, which it's been kind of an experimental thing. So I feel like I got a better grasp on what I want to hear. So
is that where Hotel California came in?
Well, no, I just what's funny, somebody told me about the fight scene in the Eagles documentary where Glenn Fry's telling Don Felder he's going to kick his ass after the show. And so I was like, I want to watch this, and it just reminded me. I thought about Hotel California and how it was, it was a big part of. I think that was the only Eagles record I bought when I was a kid, so I loved that song.
Me too.
And so many people do, right? It's an iconic song, so I wanted to take it and kind of turn it on its head a little bit. So I wrote a fugue for 3 guitars at the beginning, and then transitioned into a Latin Afro-Cuban sort of thing, and went from there.
Yes, you did.
Fucking awesome.
Oh, so. Like I told you, it mind fucked me. I was like, serious, like, because it's a song and you still hear it in there, but it just turns it around.
Yeah, I don't. I wasn't particularly gonna try to play it straight or.
Right.
That's not the point. So.
That's because you're not a karaoke artist, Erik.
No. Well, I'd like to be, but maybe in another life. My next career.
You are literally the second person I followed on SoundCloud.
Oh, that's nice.
Sarah was the first when I featured her with New Day, and then you were the literal second person.
Well, how did you do that? I mean, did it just come up on a who to follow thing, or?
I don't know. I remember following you. Like, I remember you looked at one of my collaborations with somebody and you commented on it, and I was like checking out your shit. I was like, oh, follow.
Yeah, you collaborated with Sarah. So I saw your name and then I followed you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was.
And then it took forever to get the nerve up to ask you for a song.
And now you're sorry.
Not at all. Not at all. Man, I listen, whenever I just want to hear music, I go to your page because I always want to know if I've liked every song on there. You know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate that. I certainly do.
You got a song, the Sesame Street song?
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just go to that. You know?
That'll make you happy right there.
It really does, Erik. It really does.
But that's what I love. That's what I love about SoundCloud. It's just like that was another random thing by a friend that I made, and she said, do you know how to scat? I'm like, no.
No, but I know.
But I'll certainly try. So that's what we did. I recorded me singing Sesame Street, and she did these amazing sound collage vocal things that went with it. So it was really fun.
It was nice.
But so I'm very open to do anything. I don't care. Nice. Sesame Street, children's songs. No ska. None of that ska crap.
I did an alphabet song. That was
what?
I did an alphabet song. Did you hear it?
And, I think I did. I sort of remember that. It was fun.
So I see that Project for American Tyranny isn't on your SoundCloud anymore.
Well, it's not. It should be.
Is it?
Way down there somewhere.
Oh, way down there. How many songs do you...
I think there's maybe 60 or something now.
Okay.
61.
Yeah.
So he's got a running tally on you there.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to keep up tonight.
And you want people to follow you just on SoundCloud?
That's the only vehicle I use. I have a few things for sale on all the major, like iTunes and Rhapsody and Spotify, I think.
You're up on iTunes. Did you go the CD Baby route too?
Yeah, I did the CD Baby route, and so that was kind of interesting. So
okay.
I thought I'd try that. See if you could sell anything.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
But yeah, SoundCloud, and that's been my home for the last few years. So that's been really a lot of fun.
You do that just
what?
You do that for collaboration ideas and stuff.
Yeah, just for fun. It's all for fun.
You use SoundCloud like most people use Facebook as Facebook.
Right. Yeah, it's my my creative outlet.
That's totally cool.
And and I've met a lot of great people through there. So it's I might get a chance to meet Edie next week because she's opening a musical here in San Diego at the Old Globe Theater called Bright Star.
Oh, shit.
And so she did the lyrics, and Steve Martin wrote and did the music for it. So
Is she still with Steve Martin?
their work, that's their big project now, or their big thing now will be this Bright Star musical, which is opening next week on Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to that, and hopefully I need to send her an email. So she did say she'd like to meet me, believe it or not. So I've been trying to, catch her next time she's here. So
okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
How about the big tough question, Derek? Can I ask you the big tough question?
Okay, go ahead.
Are you gonna send us a Christmas song?
I have a couple you can have right now.
I know. I have Santa Claus Wants Some Lovin', but I want something.
I have a couple of instrumentals on there right now you can have.
Can I sing to background? Can I sing to them?
There's like maybe.
No. I don't know which song it was of your Derek's, but I just took it. I downloaded it, and I like sing to it when I feel like it, because it's one of those, like, it's a collaboration you do with somebody else, and it's kind of dark and kind of punchy. So every once in a while I just go back to it. I'm never gonna actually like publish anything to it, but it's just one of those songs. It's got a rhythm. It's got it's like a good backtrack. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
cool.
I'm like, God, that needs lyrics, but I am in no way talented enough to put them in there. But every so often I just I put it in my GarageBand app, and I just kind of try and sing to it.
Oh, neat. Well,
yeah.
Send it to me. It'd be fun to listen to it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
There's no lyrics to it. I delete them afterwards.
Stream of consciousness sort of thing.
Right. Apple probably has them in their archives somewhere, but not me.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Derek. Thank you for being on. It was so nice talking to you.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you, Derek. And thanks for the nice compliments on the song. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Is there anything you want to add about the song that we didn't mention?
No, it was exciting, of course.
Was there drums? There was a tambourine, but was there drums?
There was some small percussion drums, I believe.
Yeah. I had to do all the music, so I had wanted to keep it more of a minimal sort of approach. So I just, the idea is just to have some percussion that kind of fills out the bottom end, and always on the top end. Yeah. So.
Hey, that brings us back to our first question. Was the guitar simple?
You mean like simple to play?
Yeah, simple to play.
Yeah, simple to play.
Like depending on your guitar skill level, like if you're an average guitarist, if you're the average bear, could you play this on the guitar?
Yeah, you could play it on the guitar. It'd just be your right hand you'd have to worry about probably.
Oh.
If you have a good right hand for finger style guitar, you'd probably be all right.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. That's what I as soon as I heard this, I'm like, oh, he's not using a pick.
Right.
So.
No picks.
Never?
No, sir.
Oh, no, I'm...
Or just not on this?
Well, not on this track.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but there's a few guitar parts. I mean, it's layered in certain places, and all kinds of guitar stuff going on. But yeah, for the most part, the main guitar part is finger style.
And who did the background vocals?
She did. That was I was kind of surprised because I didn't expect it. So she was like, use them if you want, and so she decided that she was going to do some.
So who got the final mix of the song? Like when it was all done, and did you mix the final draft of it? Oh, that's cool.
That's the idea, because she's extremely busy. So
right. She just laid it down. And it's like, please mix these, dude. That's cool.
And the way she is, it's like she just puts it out there, and it's like, and it's fine. She's just having fun too. It's not a serious thing for her. So, but that's the idea. So she just was very, very gracious, and it took her a while because she's been really busy, and she finally sent me something, and
She did, though. That's so cool.
yeah, and it was
That's
so
hella
the
cool.
really neat thing was like getting her raw vocals, and it's like that's Edie Brickell that I'm just hearing in her garage or wherever she does this,
Right.
So that was kind of neat. So that was my whole thing, is I wanted to take her song and just work with it, and I had to. It was one of her sketches, so
Sure.
I had to take it and fill it out a little bit, and do another verse, and that was something I had to ask her for, is a second verse, because it was really just a verse and a chorus.
Really?
So, yeah. So she was nice enough to do another verse, and I had to do another section to kind of,
Of course.
balance it out. So there's a little kind of instrumentally thing at the end, and she kind of went with that, which was really cool. She, sort of swooped into it from her second verse. So and she said she liked that too. So that was great.
Nice.
You got to
Yeah.
collaborate with Edie Brickell.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
That's what SoundCloud is, man. And suddenly,
Yeah. No, I've really enjoyed it. It's and it's just weird to see, you look through your stats and you see like all these people from Egypt are listening to one of my jazz tunes now, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
and so it's just amazing to think that there's an Egyptian person sitting, there might be bombs going off in the background, and they're sitting there listening to,
Yeah.
lots of people in Indonesia, Egypt, the Middle East. It's amazing.
yeah.
So
I always say there's people in Africa bumping to the Unsigned Countdown.
I guess so. Yeah.
You do the research and you find out,
Yeah, that's really nice.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
So,
Okay. So there was a lot of work involved in this. That's kind of cool.
yeah, and that's part of the fun for me, is doing all that work and trying to craft it and make it sound like something.
Right.
So
You did.
that was the fun thing with Monica too, is really taking some really raw ideas and developing them and making them work. So
Nice.
so that's something I really do enjoy, aside from just playing, which people ask you to put a solo on every once in a while or whatever, but
Sure.
it's fun to do the whole production and everything.
Kind of composing it,
Yeah, and just mixing it all together, like you make a nice musical meal for somebody.
That's right.
I love the way you think of music.
Yeah, it gives some nice wine, some a nice dessert to go with it too. So
Sure.
That's awesome, Derek.
yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all having me on.
You're the man, Derek.
He is the
Appreciate that,
man.
Travis. Thank you. Thanks, Erik and Travis and Jason.
Thank you. I look up to you more than anybody else.
I appreciate that. Okay, take care, guys.
Okay,
You
thanks,
too,
Derek.
sir.
Okay.
Sweet. And that was Derek.
Oh, wow.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Underground Recap Session. We are out of here.